two recent moves behind the scenes in Philly are stirring up a lot of buzz and could completely reshape the Eagles' defense in 2025. A name that was once seen as just a project is suddenly gaining serious momentum, while a late-round rookie is making veterans sit up and pay attention. Kelee Ringo, Cooper DeJean, Adoree Jackson, and even a guy named Mac McWilliams are all part of a puzzle that's got fans in Philly on edge. If you're a true Eagles fan, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. Let's get into the video. The Eagles' secondary is going through a bit of a shakeup, and while it might seem like there's a gaping hole at cornerback with Darius Slay moving on, Philly might already have the answer in-house, and his name is Kelee Ringo. Now look, replacing a dude like Slay isn't exactly a walk in the park. The man was a staple in that defense. But the fact that the Eagles didn't rush out to grab a big-name replacement says a lot about how they feel about Ringo. Brooks Kubena from The Athletic went as far as to call him the team's biggest breakout candidate heading into 2025. And honestly, it's not that wild of a take. Ringo was a fourth-round pick in 2023. And yeah, his rookie year was a little rough around the edges. But the guy's got all the physical traits you want in a starting corner. He's quick, he's strong, and he's got that confident swagger that Philly fans love. He's only 23 and somehow younger than 5 of the rookies they just drafted, which is wild. After 2 years of learning the ropes, this could be the season the Eagles finally unleash him. Training camp's shaping up to be a battle, though. Adoree Jackson isn't just going to hand over a starting gig, and then there's Cooper DeJean, who's currently pegged as the starting nickel. DeJean can move outside too, so if he proves to be the better outside corner, that could complicate things for Ringo. But that opens another can of worms. Someone else would have to take over the nickel duties. All that said, this is Ringo's best shot yet. He's stepping into a potential full-time role with only 5 career starts under his belt. The Eagles are betting big that year 3 is when the light comes on. If Ringo can rise to the occasion, he could go from question mark to cornerstone real quick. And if that first story grabbed your attention, the next one is about a name no one saw coming. And he just joined the team. Mac McWilliams isn't chasing the spotlight, he's chasing the moment. Forget the glitz and glam that follows most NFL prospects. What this dude wants is simple: a chance to prove he belongs. And thanks to Howie Roseman snagging him in the 5th round of the draft, that chance is officially on the table. Now in Philly, McWilliams has shown up locked in, laser-focused, and ready to go full throttle. He said it best himself: everybody in the NFL is here for a reason, and he's planning on maximizing every minute. The guy's drive is crystal clear. He's not here to take part. He's here to take over. He joins a secondary that's been under construction lately, with the Eagles loading up on young talent. After grabbing Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean last year, both of whom are already making waves, Philly doubled down this spring with Andrew Mukuba in the 2nd round and McWilliams in the 5th. That's 4 promising DBs in 2 years. And McWilliams? He might be the sleeper of the bunch. He's not your typical towering corner at 5'10", but don't let the frame fool you. This man brings the heat. Scouts flagged his size and length as knocks, but his tape tells a different story. He's feisty, aggressive, and absolutely relentless when it comes to sticking to receivers and laying down the wood. He started his college journey at Alabama, but it was at UCF in 2024 where he really started to pop, going toe-to-toe with big names like Travis Hunter and Tetaroa McMillan, and more than holding his own. He's what you'd call a late bloomer. The tools were always there, but the switch finally flipped last season, which probably explains why he slipped to day 3 of the draft. Still, he's got a skill set that could seriously translate, especially inside. And that's where things get interesting. Philly loves Cooper DeJean in the nickel role, and rightly so. But DeJean's versatility might create some room for Fangio to get creative. If DeJean swings outside for certain packages, McWilliams could be in line for those nickel snaps. His game fits that spot perfectly: physical, instinctive, and always eager to scrap. Bottom line, if McWilliams keeps grinding, learns the system, and plays to his strengths, there's a real shot he earns meaningful playing time in year 1. He's got that Philly grit written all over him, and you know the fans are going to love a guy who brings it like he does. The Eagles are going all in on youth, and it could pay off big this season. There's talent, competition, and a few names ready to shock everyone. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing.